Network. We kick off the 2019 soccer season with our Cougarettes as they take to the pitch with the Smithson Valley Rangers. District play is heating up as Coach Gold and the Cougarettes look to get their first district win after last week's loss to the Unicorns. We're live from Cougar Stadium now with District 26 6A Girls Soccer, brought to you only by Cougars Network.
On a chilly Tuesday night, welcome inside Cougar Stadium as the Canyon Cougarettes host the Smithson Valley Rangers. On the Cougars Network, I'm Brain Freeman, and tonight it's a match between two very familiar opponents as two longtime Comal ISD rivals meet once again, and both teams have similar goals in mind to pick up their first district win of the season. In the 26-6A opener last Friday, Canyon suffered his first loss of the year, a 1-0 defeat to New Braunfels, while Smithson Valley played Clemens to a 1-1 tie. And about ready for the start of tonight's match. The Cougarettes come in with an overall record of 6-1-3, while the Rangers are 4-3-2 on a two-match unbeaten streak. The Cougarettes coming off again the loss to New Braunfels on Friday. They have not lost, though, here at home. Canyon 5-0-2 here at Cougar Stadium. And we are underway on the Cougars Network. The Rangers, the visitors from Smithson Valley, wearing the white tonight. And goal for the Rangers is Melina Martinez. She wears the gray and the long sleeves. And the goal to our left, the Cougarettes, the home team, and the home Reds this evening. And their goalie tonight in purple is Denisha Ward. Going back to the Cougarettes' loss to the Braunfels on Friday, again 1-0. Canyon was shut out by New Braunfels goalie Melly Garza. Just the second time the Cougarettes have been shut out this season. And right now the ball in the attacking third for the Rangers. Canyon trying to get it out of there defensively. And finally able to do so. That loss matches Canyon's loss total from all of last season in district play. The Cougarettes a year ago, and then known as 27-6A, went 12-1-1. And now the Cougarettes here in the attacking third. Good pass towards the middle. Rangers zone position defensively. The Cougarettes going with a 4-3-3 lineup tonight. And several players to watch out for Canyon. As Holly Vaughn's pass is deflected by the Rangers, and now a throw-in for the senior. Of the players to watch for Canyon, keep an eye on Bianca Ruiz, a freshman on this team, leads the Cougarettes in goals scored, has the ball go off her head there, and trying to track it down. And now the Cougarettes here will set up the games. Not quite a corner kick here, still a throw-in, so wait on the corner kick here. And the Rangers get it back. More on Bianca Ruiz. Again, the freshman, 13 goals in only 10 matches this year. Also has 2 assists in her varsity debut, a Canyon rout of Uvalde. Ruiz scored twice back on January 3rd. And has already put up 2 hat tricks this year, scoring 3 goals against both MacArthur and Animal Heights on January 5th and the 15th, respectively, of this month. A little more than 3 minutes in. Neither team has shot yet. Saw the two JV squads play to a 1-1 tie earlier tonight. Mentioned at the top, it is a chilly Tuesday here at Cougar Stadium. Temperatures in the mid-40s right now. Pass deflected by the Rangers. Keeping it for Canyon is Isabella Ruiz, who is Bianca's twin sister, both freshmen. And Bianca's had a nice, or Isabella rather, has had a nice season as well this year. leads the team in assists with 6. So the Young Guns pulling their weight on this year's Cougaret team, which again off to a great start at 6-1-3. And a number of returning starters back from last year's team. Mentioned the district record last year of 12-1-1. Several 4-year starters to include Ashton Foytik, who this season is Canyon's second leading goal scorer. So far on the year, 8 goals, 5 assists for Foytik, and led Canyon in both categories a year ago with 20 and 10 respectively. 47 goals in her 4 seasons as a Cougarette. Now the ball right around center pitch for Canyon is Alex Birch, the junior. Was on varsity last year as a sophomore. Looking at the Rangers season so far, again 4-3-2 this year, and they played the Buffaloes to a 1-1 tie in the 26-6A opener last week at Ranger Stadium. The lone goal of that game scored by Smithson Valley's Caitlin Smith. Meanwhile, the Rangers goalkeeper, another young player on the pitch tonight, Melina Martinez, recorded 3 saves against Clemens on Friday. It's a second straight game the Rangers have played without a loss. They ended non-district play with a rout of Lockhart last Tuesday, a week ago, 7-0 over the Lions. Good job with the Cougars that time getting into the passing lane. A little more than 5 minutes in, still scoreless and no official shots on goal either way, but the Rangers have not had the ball in the attacking third since about the 1-2 minute mark in. Canyon swept the season series a year ago from Smithson Valley, doing so convincingly. 5-1 and 3-1 the victories for the Cougarettes. The Rangers tonight looking to beat Canyon for the first time since February 8th of 2017. In fact, you go back to the beginning of the 2014 year, and the Rangers only have 5 district losses, a record of 43, 5, and 16. And again, 2 of those losses came to Canyon a year ago. Both teams off to good defensive starts. They've been tough to score against this year. The Cougarettes have allowed just 6 goals in the first 10 matches of the season as a Canyon player right now is down. Far side of the pitch, about 30 yards away from the net. The Canyon team, which has dealt with some injuries already this year, Jenna Townsley has been banged up. Not quite sure about her availability coming into the match tonight. As they take a look at her with the clock stopped now at 33:22 remaining in the first half. And looking down to the pitch, it does appear that Townsley is in there right now for Canyon, wearing the number 19. Cougarette player is helped up. Saw a player go down to the JV game earlier this evening as well. And we will resume play. That appeared to have been Serena Ruiz, a junior on this team. Second year on varsity this year. And tied for third of the team in goals scored this season. And right to the Ranger goalkeeper, Melina Martinez. And a good defensive play at the far side of the pitch that time from Smithson Valley's Haley Smith. One of 9 seniors on this Ranger team. The Cougars have 8 themselves. Both teams, again, have a lot of youth out there. Both the Cougars and Rangers sporting 3 freshmen on the roster. And again, a good chunk of them have been big-time contributors so far this year. You have the Rangers starter in goal in Martinez, and the Cougars top goal scorer and assist player this year, and the Ruiz twins, Bianca and Isabella respectively. More on Martinez in net tonight for Smithson Valley. In her varsity debut, a win over Hutto, Martinez had a shutout in net. And now the Rangers trying to get something going on the attacking third. Little pass there is cut off by Denisha Ward, the senior goalkeeper, on varsity for the first time in 2019, and already has 5 shutouts in net this year. And she has yet to allow multiple goals in a single match all season. Very impressive stuff for Coach Justin Gold. Had a chance to visit with him before the match this evening, and we spoke about Bianca Ruiz and how well she has played this year. Also touched upon the struggles offensively against New Braunfels on Friday. And the Rangers thwart off that scoring opportunity for the Cougars for the time being, and a throw-in coming now. This is Holly Vaughn. Gets it back, takes a shot. It is wide of the net. As we come up on 10 minutes into the first half and still no score. Pass along the near side. The Rangers have an attacker, but 3 defenders are back for Canyon. And there you saw Caitlin Smith, one of the three captains on this Ranger team, battling for the ball. The whistle goes against her, and it's coming back to Canyon. Smith, the team leader in goals scored this year, with 7. Also has 3 assists. That's tied for the team lead. Leader on this team a year ago, the great Caitlin Baumgartner for Smithson Valley. Now playing at UTSA. That pass was too far out in front for Ruiz to make a play for Canyon. At an off-target pass, and the Cougars will now throw in the attacking third. Vaughn to do it again. Got it between 2 Rangers. Here's a pass sent away by Smithson Valley. Kept alive by Ruiz. Another good Ranger defensive play right to Cougarette, though. Back to midfield. Vaughn, a centering pass. Or now it's Vaughn. And that pass cut off by Kendall Spillman, the sophomore, for the Rangers. A first-year varsity player for Smithson Valley. The Rangers have quite a few of those. 15 newcomers for 17th-year head coach Jason Atkins. No scoring chance here for Canyon. And here for Smithson Valley is Maddie Malo, the junior, whose older sister Mackenzie was on the varsity team a year ago along with Maddie. Now it's Demita Mendoza, one of those three captains for the Rangers. Up ahead of Haley Smith. And the Rangers now have it in the attacking third. As we are about 15 minutes in. And no score. Rangers, though, trying to change that. There's the first shot on goal tonight for Smithson Valley, and good defensive play made by Denisha Ward for Canyon. Brought this up earlier. The Cougars have four four-year varsity players on the team. Have went through the accolades of Ashton Foytick. She's joined by Jennifer Jernigan, Peyton Emmons, and Cameron Taylor, also four-year players for head coach Justin Gold. Jernigan, a pair of goals scored this year. And they both came with that season opening win, 8-0 over Uvalde. Before that, though, in her first three seasons combined, only one goal for Jernigan. That came in her sophomore year. Emmons has 6 career goals, 2 coming in her senior season this year. And Taylor, the senior, the team's second leading goal scorer a year ago, with 16, but has yet to score this season. And has already signed her national letter of intent to play at Southwestern University. Not much offense either way so far. Only one good shot for either team. Centering pass, a lot of Cougars back defensively. Off the deflection, there's a shot that goes! And the Rangers score first. Demita Mendoza with her third goal this season comes at the 25:46 mark of the first half. Looped that ball right over the head of Denisha Ward, had no chance of the play. The Rangers with 17 goals scored through their first 9 matches of the year, averaging about 2 goals a match, down from 3 goals a match a year ago. Canyon in the attacking third trying to find the equalizer. Smithson Valley again back defensively. The Rangers looking for more here, but that pass beyond Kaylin Smith for a clear scoring chance. Cougars get back on defense. Now looking to get something going offensively. This could be a shot for Foytick. No clean shot, but here is Canyon's first corner of the game. It's just a pass by Foytick, who gets it back. Here's a shot off the hands of Martinez and a save. Well, Ashton Foytick was that close to her 48th career goal. Maybe another scoring chance off the pass from Ruiz. Kept alive by Canyon. And the Rangers wisely get that ball out of there. Foytick really had her way with the Rangers a year ago. 4 goals in the 2 meetings, including a hat trick and a win at Ranger Stadium. Here's Foytick. Centering pass deflected. A Cougarette goes down. That was Peyton Emmons. Back to midfield. And then take it away. Here's Smith. And a throw-in coming up here for Smithson Valley. Again on top 1-0, a Demita Mendoza goal at the 25:46 mark of the first half. Pass from Smith. Mendoza again. Good save there from Ward. Use that right leg to punch the ball out of there and keep it a 1-0 affair. Cougarette players down right now, far side of the pitch. Here's Caitlin Smith. Right there in the passing lane for Canyon was Holly Vaughn, and now the whistle blows for a stoppage. And a look at the Canyon player there, about 45 yards away from the goal. Clock stops with 22:30 to go here in the first half. And with the stoppage, this will give us a chance to remind you to subscribe now to Cougars Network, as we have much more to come this year. Our next 3 broadcasts will look like this. Coming up February 22nd, it's boys basketball as the Cougars take on the San Marcos Rattlers, a 7 o'clock tip-off that night. And then boys soccer will host Smithson Valley on February the 26th. And baseball season right around the corner. Don't miss the Cougars baseball team on April 23rd as they take on the rival New Braunfels Unicorns. All right here on the Cougars Network. And on the topic of other Canyon sports, a look at the boys soccer team. They are 3-2-4 so far this year. The Cougars played New Braunfels to a 1-1 tie in the 26-6A opener this past Friday. They are at Smithson Valley here this evening. Mentioned boys basketball, the Cougars playing pretty well this year. They're 17-10, but right now 4-5 in 26-6A play. As there you see, heading back towards the sideline is Cameron Taylor, one of those veteran players we spoke of earlier for the Cougarettes. We saw Serena Ruiz leave the match briefly earlier as well for Canyon. The Cougar boys basketball team tonight is at Clemens, and they're coming off a 74-63 win over Smithson Valley from this past Friday. In fact, the Cougars have won 3 straight wins over San Marcos, New Braunfels, and the Rangers. The girls basketball team, meanwhile, a win at Smithson Valley this past Friday, 46-42. In the playoff hunt right now in 26-6A at 5-6. And the Cougarettes this evening hosting Clemens. Only 3 games left for the regular season for Canyon. Isabella Ruiz. Pass deflected, goes off her sister Bianca. Looking for an angle there, sent away defensively by Smithson Valley's Ali Freund. And a throw in here for Vaughn. Into a lot of traffic. Mendoza defensive play for Smithson Valley. Again, the game's only goal scored earlier. Playing keep away here. A nice pass up along the near side of the pitch to Taylor Swinson. But they'll say Swinson was out. And another throw in here for Vaughn. And now Mendoza comes away with it. Taken right back by Townsley. Pass up ahead to Ruiz, and there you see Martinez come out of the goalie box, a 6-yard box, to pick it up. Smithson Valley now across midfield. Good pass to Mendoza, looking for Smith. Canyon defender is right there and takes a hard shoulder from one of the Ranger players. Another Cougaret goes down. And I believe that's Alex Birch. It is able to pop back up. Catches her breath, she'll stay in there. On this cold Tuesday night, again, temperature at kickoff was at 46 degrees this evening. Was rather windy last night, not so much here this evening. Off the free kick from Courtney Sims. Looking for Ruiz. The freshman is surrounded by 3 Smithson Valley players, and another throw-in coming up for the Cougarettes in the attacking third. Less than 20 minutes remaining in the first half at a 1-0 Ranger lead. Here's a shot that's going to hook wide off the foot of Peyton Emmons. A look at that one again, and Emmons cannot get that one to bend back to center. Stayed right of the net. After tonight's match, by the way, the Cougarettes on the road for the next 2. At Clemens on Friday and at East Central next Tuesday. Canyon's next home match against Judson on February the 8th. The rematch, by the way, between these two scheduled for February 26th, about a month from now, at Ranger Stadium. That ball found its way just outside the 18-yard box. The Rangers, though, could not get a shot off. Canyon has it back. Here's Vaughn. Little touch pass kept alive by Foytik. Just a tremendous athlete for Canyon, not just as a soccer player, but also a tremendous track athlete as well. Distance runner. Foytik competes the 800-meter, 1,600-meter, and 3,200-meter runs. Has been playing soccer since the age of 5. Took up distance running around the 7th grade and did so in an effort to build her endurance to play soccer at a high level. Turns out she's pretty good at both as a track athlete and here on the pitch. 3 Cougaret attackers in the attacking third. Centering pass deflected by Mendoza. And stays with Canyon. Not much developing for the Cougarettes at first, but kept alive by Ruiz. A lot of Ranger defenders are back, and another throw-in coming up here for Canyon. Isabella Ruiz, team leading 6 assists on the year. Looking for her sister Bianca. Shot for Isabella that time, but denied by Martinez. The Cougars have had some quality looks at goal tonight. That was one of them as another Canyon player goes down, but able to bounce back up. Now for Smithson Valley, this is Carly Scholl, the junior. A couple of goals scored so far this year for Smithson Valley. Pass up ahead, a Ranger looking for Jewel Mann, the sophomore. But Smithson Valley again whistled. We saw a red card administered earlier tonight in the JV game. Vaughn trying to weave her way around Scholl as we come up on 15 minutes to go in the first half at a 1-0 Ranger lead. Should Smithson Valley score again, that would spell a lot of trouble for the Cougarettes. Dating back to the 2017 year, the Rangers have 32 matches in which they've scored 2 or more goals. Their record in those games, 28-1-3. Pass deflected off the foot of Mann. And it goes behind the back line. This will lead to a Canyon corner. Here's the pass. No shot. Off the deflection. Kept alive. And then getting in there through all that traffic is Martinez to pluck it away. Went through the Ranger captains earlier, mentioned Elise Mendoza. She's joined by Julia Anton and Caitlin Smith, also captains on this team. Anton, a senior midfielder, 3 goals, 3 assists as a junior a year ago. Haven't called her name much here this evening. Canyon once again in the attacking third. A no clean look. Rangers back defensively with another corner coming up for Canyon. A pass, and right there Martinez jumped right in front of Ruiz to deny her a chance. Has played very well so far in net tonight for the Rangers. Melina Martinez. Going through the other 2 Ranger captains, mentioned Mendoza, scored the game's only goal. Had a great junior season a year ago, tied for 3rd of the team in assists with 8. And Caitlin Smith, who's taken over top goal scorer honors this year for Smithson Valley. Last year finished 4th on the team in goals scored and tied for 4th in assists as well with 5 and 6 respectively. And has already surpassed that goal total this season with 7. Scored the Rangers' only goal of the match last Friday against Clemens in a 1-1 tie. Great job weaving by Rangers by Brooklyn Garcia, and that has it sent away by Smithson Valley. Free kick coming up now for Canyon as we saw Isabella Ruiz go down. And it comes with about 11:30 to go in the first half. With the free kick, it's Courtney Sims. Sims. Right to Martinez, right there to vacuum it up. Well, look at that one again, and Martinez off the short hop. Plays it perfectly for Smithson Valley. Rangers across midfield. Pass along the near side to Kendall Spillman. But not much develops there for Smithson Valley. Centering pass tracked down by Rachel Zuba, who scored her first goal of the season, the first goal of her career last Tuesday in the non-district finale against Lockhart. Went through all these Ranger newcomers, again 15 of them this year, and having to replace a lot from a year ago. 3 of the team's top 4 goal scorers from last year's team gone, who again include the aforementioned Caitlin Bumgarner. And as a result, the Rangers' offensive numbers have gone down a bit this year, down from about 3 goals a game a year ago to 2 this season. Into the 18-yard box. Jewel Mann with a pass. Here's a shot. Deflected and sent back by Canyon. Saw the save by Ward, but dangerously went off her hands with a Ranger attacker right in the area. Look at that one again. And a heads-up play made by Avery Germandic, the sophomore for Canyon. Rangers, though, again in the attacking third. Able to keep it in the 18-yard box. No shot there for the Rangers. Inside of 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Stuck at a 1-0 score. We've been here for the past 17 minutes. Only goal scored by Demita Mendoza of Smithson Valley at the 25:46 mark. And off that pass, the Rangers another throw in here, right around midfield. Looking to build upon this lead. Spillman battling with Ruiz. The freshman comes away with it for Canyon. Right to the Cougar back line. Up along the far side of the pitch. Good pass about 50 yards away from net. Canyon keeps it alive. Maybe something developing here. Here's a shot. A save off the hands of Martinez, who has been brilliant in goal so far tonight for Smithson Valley. That was a tremendous shot attempt for the Cougarettes. Martinez, though, diving to her left to make the play. You see the 1 of the scoreboard for Smithson Valley. Again, it's been tough scoring against Canyon all year long. The Cougarettes have only allowed 6 goals for the first 10 matches. And they have pitched 5 shutouts this year. Had 10 shutouts, winning the 27-6A title last season. 6 minutes to go, first half. A dangerous pass there with Bianca Ruiz in pursuit. 4 defenders back here for Canyon, only 2 attackers for the Rangers. Here's Smithson. Pass up ahead, a man deflected. Isabella Ruiz. Up ahead to Vaughn. And now a Ranger player goes down, far side of the pitch. But getting right back up for Smithson Valley is Taryn Beeman, the junior who a year ago had some really impressive numbers. 7 goals, 3 assists, all came in district play, including a hat trick versus East Central. Beeman, though, has not scored this season for Smithson Valley. And now the Cougars have 4 attackers here. Ruiz trying to get it away from the defender, but 2 Rangers were back. Mendoza with a pass up ahead to Smith and sends that ball the opposite way. But deflected by Cougars, so the Rangers will toss it in with less than 4.5 minutes to go in the first half at a 1-0 affair. Went through Canyon's upcoming schedule. Looking at the Rangers' upcoming schedule, they will next host East Central on Friday, a game we'll have on our sister network, RangersNetwork.com. The Rangers will alternate home and road matches throughout their entire 26-6A schedule. From 50 yards out for Smithson Valley, that was Zuba. The Rangers work it back to the back line, to the defense, and with trouble brewing with again Ruiz in pursuit. A wise play by Jasmine Odom to get it back to her goalkeeper, Melina Martinez, who's been great tonight for Smithson Valley. Good pass by Ruiz to center field. And a weak shot attempt off a 2-hopper. Martinez cleans it up again for Smithson Valley. A busy first half so far for the freshman goalkeeper. Something else we spoke with Coach Gold about earlier in the match, or before the match this evening, was just how good the Cougars have been offensively, averaging more than 3 goals per game. Shut out last week, or last Friday, against the Bravos, and so far scoreless about 18 minutes into the first half of this one. Vaughn at center. Pass to Ruiz, to Bianca Ruiz. And works it back here to Emmons, who had a good shot attempt earlier in the match. Now Foytik heading towards center. Cougars stay aggressive as we hit the final 100 seconds of the first half. Here's a shot. Goes wide and to the right of the net. And now Smithson Valley trying to play solid defense over the final minute 15 of this half and take this 1-0 lead into the locker rooms. Mendoza fights for Smithson Valley. Good pass along the near side to Spillman. Centering pass. Cut the line by Smith. Rangers make it the Cougars looking for one more scoring chance in this first half. From 20 yards out. Here's a shot. Martinez again right there. That shot coming from about 30 yards away. And Smithson Valley will take a 1-0 lead into halftime. The only goal of the match so far scored by the Rangers to Mita Mendoza. Oh, look at that final shot in the first half for Canyon. From Peyton Emmons, again denied by Melina Martinez. A shutout so far through the match's first 40 minutes. Halftime coverage coming up. You're watching Canyon High School Soccer on the Cougars Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Frost Bank, Nissan of New Braunfels, Wick Productions, Ashley, Zaxby's, and Texas Tractor Country.
In this arena, we come at you like a freight train. Here, nothing but sidestepping, high-flying, over-the-top action. And this is where tradition, pride, and determination all come together. Big East, Pac-12, and Big Ten on Fox and FS1.
Watch FS1, GVTC, Channel 515. With university admission competition at its peak and demand in the workplace for the best and brightest young talent, the time is now to give our students the edge at Comal ISD. And that edge is Memorial Early College High School. No matter where you reside in Comal ISD, MEX will help accelerate your learning and prepare you for a lifetime of success. You have a choice to make your high school experience fit you and your way of learning. Through a unique relationship with St. Philip's College, you can earn an associate's degree of arts. That's 2 years of college for free while you are still in high school. MEX offers a combination of regular and dual credit courses taught right here by instructors that have master's degrees. Learn in a hands-on collaborative way at MEX. Research, explore, problem solve, and build long-lasting relationships with driven, focused, and great students like yourself. Our campus is unique with many opportunities to get involved in school spirit. Our many clubs, academic UIL, sports, community, and leadership opportunities will have you screaming with eagle pride and soaring to new heights of excellence. Explore your options with Comal ISD. Explore Memorial Early College High School today.
Greetings, middle schoolers. The video you're about to watch has major implications for the rest of your lives, so give it your attention. Sit up, listen up. Eliminate distractions by turning off your cell phone or other electronic device. The student representatives will have valuable information that will help you choose your courses for high school and beyond. Remember, failure to plan is planning to fail. And with that, I will direct your attention to the first student representative.
Hi, my name is Henrik Rosario, and I'm currently attending Piper Ranch Middle School. Next year, I'll be a freshman at Smithson Valley High School. But now is the time to begin thinking about what I want to do when I graduate, or what careers I might be interested in. Whether you're going to be a Cougar, Ranger, or a Hawk, you're starting your journey as well today. With the help of our counselors and administrators, we can get a jump start on our plans. Over the next few months, they will give us a roadmap that will help us achieve our goals of becoming, well, whatever we want to be when we finish high school.
Hi, my name is Alexis Dumas and I'm a junior at Canyon High School. As part of this roadmap, we will be meeting with your counselor at your high school to discuss your PGP or personal graduation plan. You can use this PGP as your guide to achieving your goals when you graduate. It will take the guesswork out of which courses you need to choose to enter your career field preparation. This custom plan built for you gives you the advantage by enrolling you in appropriate preparatory courses that you will need when you enter college, vocational school, or the workforce. It also helps you avoid taking classes you do not need so you can focus on your post-high school goals. When you build your PGP, there are 5 areas of study you can choose from. These are called endorsements: Arts and Humanities, Business and Industry, Public Service, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, or STEM, and Multidisciplinary. Once you choose an endorsement, you will then choose a career pathway with real-world, hands-on learning that puts your textbook learning into real-world experience. Let's take a brief look at each category.
Hello, my name is Lisa Motley. I'm an artist and an educator. I love to draw, and I find it very rewarding to see my creations come to life. To focus on a career in the arts, a student would want to explore the visual arts pathway that is one of many pathways under the Arts and Humanities endorsement. Other pathways within the Arts and Humanities endorsement are music, world languages, dance, visual arts, and literary studies. With these pathways, you could become a college professor, an archaeologist, a reporter, a dance teacher, or even a museum curator. If you love art and education, then choosing art and humanities is the right direction for you.
My name is Paul Zars and I build custom pools. I'm also one of the hosts of the television show Pool Kings on the DIY Network. I love working with families to help them both design and build their dream backyards. I also like working with all of our team members in a first-class business in Texas. If a student wanted to work in construction, they might want to explore the architecture and construction pathway under the business and industry endorsement. Other pathways in business and industry include computer programming, web development, ag, mechanics, and welding. Even video game design, automotive technology, and many more are part of this endorsement. It's a lot of hard work, but if someone wanted to be their own boss or support a company with their expertise, they could look into a career path within the business industry endorsement.
I'm Deputy Arlene Patterson, and I have made law enforcement my career choice. I always knew I wanted to help people and engage my community. Being a deputy sheriff has given me that opportunity to do so. If a student wants to be part of law enforcement, they can choose law, public safety, corrections, and security pathway as part of the public service endorsement. There, they can specialize in coursework to become a firefighter, teacher, a therapist, a member of our armed forces, or even a criminal detective. If directly helping people is important to someone, they may want to choose a career path in the public service endorsement.
I'm Dr. Matt Bayless, and I'm a dentist. I use science and technology every day to enhance my patients' smiles. If you are a student and you like to use technology and solve problems, then you need to explore the STEM endorsement. Other careers in the STEM endorsement include environmental science, mechanical and biological engineering, robotics, biomedical science, game and app development, and even earth and space science.
And that video is for incoming freshmen as they choose their next path. Welcome back to Cougar Stadium. Ready to start the second half of this one. Smithson Valley on top 1-0. Our only goal of the match scored by Smithson Valley's Demita Mendoza at the 25:46 mark of the first half. Both teams again looking for their first wins in 26-6A play. Canyon is 0-1-0. The Cougars lost to New Braunfels this past Friday 1-0. And Smithson Valley is 0-1. The Rangers tied Clemens 1-1 this past Friday. You look back at the first weekend of 26-6A play, and the three winners were New Braunfels, Steele, and East Central. The Buffaloes and Rangers, the only two teams to play in a tie last week. When you look at overall records in 26-6A, it's very competitive so far this year. 6 of the 8 teams with winning records, and the only team that has a losing record is Judson. The Rockets have struggled this year at 2-8 so far through their first 10 matches. Well, we got things going momentarily here in the second half. There appears to be a clock issue right now. It is frozen on 39:50. We heard the horn go off as well. Should not have done that. Only does so when the clock hits zeros. Clock reset to 40, and now we're underway. And Canyon in the red jerseys now attacking the goal to your right. The Rangers in the road whites, the goal to your left. Saw both goalkeepers play very well in the first half. In particular, Melina Martinez for Smithson Valley. Several saves in the first 40 minutes. Had 3 saves in Friday's district opener versus Clemens. And the only goal of the game scored by Mendoza over Denisha Ward. And the ball literally went over her hands. Just a looping goal right over the head of Ward into the net. And for Mendoza, that was her 3rd goal of the season. And right now, the officials meeting. And calling for time. And now here we go. It's a free kick for Smithson Valley. From about 38 yards outside the net. And here is Sarah Cyphers, the senior, 1 of 9 for Smithson Valley on the free kick. And a dribbler right there to Ward to scoop it up. Getting back to the 26-6A district, 3 teams have been ranked in the top 10 in the San Antonio area by the Express News. Latest rankings coming out earlier this week. Steele, Canyon, and New Braunfels all ranked in the top 10. In fact, the Knights ranked number 1. Scoring chance here for Canyon. Here's a shot, but it's left of the goal. A little bit short there on the shot by Ruiz. Look at that shot again as you see Martinez come out of that 6-yard box to try to make a play. That goes off of Ruiz. Trying to track it down against Smith. And able to deflect it off of her. Now the freshman keeps it alive for Canyon. Cougarettes, maybe a scoring chance here. 20 yards out. There's a shot right to the gut of Martinez. A Canyon team, 6-1-3 so far this year. They won 19 matches a year ago, one of the best seasons in program history. But Canyon lost in the first round of the playoffs after winning the 27-6A title. It was a 3-1 loss to Taft, the 7th straight first-round loss for the Cougarettes. Their last playoff win came in the 2010 season that saw the Cougarettes win 21 games, and they made the region finals that year. Meanwhile, Smithson Valley won 15 matches a year ago. And they won their first-round playoff game for the 4th year in a row. And wound up losing in the second round to San Antonio Johnson on penalty kicks a round later. Maybe a scoring chance here for Canyon. It was temporary as the Rangers got back defensively. Good play made by Sarah Cyphers. And these two teams finished first and second in the district last year in 27-6A. The Cougarettes are champs and the Rangers runners-up, finishing in second place for the second consecutive year this after a 3-year stretch of consecutive district titles. And right now, Smithson Valley is trying to get the ball out of the 18-yard box, and finally Smith does it. But the Cougarettes again throwing in on the attacking third into the freshman Ruiz. 13 goals all in the year. One of the top goal scorers in 26-6A. With a lot of soccer left in her Canyon career. Ruiz there again to make a play and gets it back. 30 yards away. Centering pass. Here's a shot. And again, right there is Martinez. Shot taken by Isabella Ruiz, but again, Martinez in position to make a play. Another Cougarette player goes down. It was Ruiz, the twin sister of Bianca, two of the top players for Canyon this year. And now a free kick for the Cougarettes. From 37 yards out. Centering pass. Rangers got back defensively. Shielding off Serena Ruiz. One attacker ahead for the Rangers, 3 defenders back for Canyon. And here is Bianca Ruiz in the neon green shoes. Had it knocked away for a moment by Julia Anton. And now a free kick here for Smithson Valley. A collision there with Canyon's Avery Germandic, who had a really good defensive play earlier in the first half. A little more than 5 minutes into the second half, still a 1-0 Ranger lead. Big free kick there for Smithson Valley. Coming out of the box is Denisha Ward to deny the Rangers a good look at it. Off a really impressive free kick. Pass goes over the head of everyone as you see Martinez come out with it again for Smithson Valley. Talked about both head coaches throughout the broadcast tonight. Dustin Gold for Smithson Valley and Jason Atkins Gold for Canyon, beg your pardon, and Coach Atkins for Smithson Valley. Both in year number 17 at their respective programs. And both have picked up milestone wins this year. Showed Coach Atkins career win number 250 earlier this season, and Coach Gold picked up his 200th win in the victory over MacArthur back on January the 5th. And both have done great things with their programs, and both are former collegiate soccer players. And in the area, Coach Gold played his college soccer at TLU, where he currently serves as an assistant coach for the women's soccer team for the Division III Bulldogs out of Seguin. And Coach Atkins played his college soccer at Incarnate Word in San Antonio. Here's Foytik for Canyon. Foytik in the box. Foytik the pass. Not much of a shot, though, there for Canyon. The Rangers got back defensively. A tremendous pass to Alex Birch, but never got a clean look. Played well defensively by Smithson Valley. Closing in on 30 minutes to go in a 1-0 game. And now Canyon trying to get back defensively. And they make a defensive play. A 4-on-4 here. Pass deflected in a corner coming up for Canyon. Sarah Cyphers in the passing lane there for Smithson Valley. Another Cougarette player is down. Have uttered that phrase far too many times through this evening. It leads to a stoppage. 30:45 to go in the second half, and Smithson Valley on top 1-0. And this will again give us a chance to remind you to subscribe to Cougars Network. We have a lot more coming your way this year. A lineup of our next 3 broadcasts looks like this. On February 22nd, the boys basketball team hosts the San Marcos Rattlers at 7 o'clock tip-off from the Cougar Den. And then boys soccer 4 nights later will host Smithson Valley right here at Cougar Stadium. And the baseball season not far away, and in fact the Cougars will take on the rival New Braunfels Unicorns right here on the Cougars Network on April 23rd. For more information, go online to cougarsnetwork.com. Again, a 1-0 Ranger lead with 30:45 to go. Here in the first half, a Cougarette player is now helped up. That is Isabella Ruiz. and makes her way back to the Canyon sideline and does so slowly. And now Foytik ready for the corner for Canyon. The official hadn't signaled it ready yet. And now here it is. Foytik, centering pass. Here's a shot. Offline there for Canyon on another shot of this game from Peyton Emmons. Just outside the right post. That pass, a little bit of trouble there for Smithson Valley. Took a good play by Rachel Zuba to get it out of there. Up ahead is Smith. Looking for Kaylin Smith, but 3 Canyon defenders are back. Back towards center. Here's Emmons. Taken back by Smith. Here's a pass, and right at the edge of the 18-yard box. Coming out with it was Ward, kept alive by the Rangers. Here's a shot. There is a goal. The Rangers take a 2-0 lead, catching Denasia Ward outside the 18-yard box. And it was Caitlin Smith, her 8th goal of the season. A Canyon team which has allowed 6 goals all year has allowed 2 tonight. And again, this typically is trouble for Ranger opponents. In the past 32 matches, the Rangers have scored 2 or more goals. They have won 28 times with 3 ties. But still plenty of time left in this one, a little more than 29 minutes to go. As Ruiz there, a shot for Canyon. But off the short hop, it's scooped up again by Melina Martinez. The Cougars have not found a way to get anything by her tonight. A lot of good-looking scoring chances back in the first half. Rangers on the attack again. And again looking for Smith out in front. Canyon back on defense. You look at what these coaches have done with their programs, by the way. Both have had a lot of success. Coach Gold has led Canyon to the postseason 14 times in the previous 16 years. And they have been region finalists 3 times here at Canyon. And you look at what Coach Atkins has done in recent years since the beginning of the 2014 season. Smithson Valley, a district record of 43, 5, and 16. But again, 2 of those losses came to Canyon last year. But now the Rangers are 27 minutes away from their first win over the Cougars in nearly 2 calendar years. Last win over Canyon February 8th of 2017. The Ranger goals tonight, Demita Mendoza, the 25-46 mark of the first half, and Kaylin Smith at the 29-22 mark of the second. And the Cougars have yet to score in 26-6A play. Shut out by New Braunfels last Friday, 1-0. This for a team which, in the first weekend of the year, put up some massive goal-scoring numbers. An 8-0 win over Uvalde in the season opener January 3rd, and 2 days later it was a 5-0 romp over MacArthur. But a lot of good defenses in 26-6A, a lot of good goalkeepers as well. Again, Canyon was shut out by New Braunfels' Melly Garza in net on Friday, and Garza was named the Express News Girls Soccer Player of the Week. The freshman Bianca Ruiz. Centering pass. No shot, not one there for Jenna Townsley. Now inside the box, a shot by Ruiz, deflected by Jaden Castillo for Smithson Valley. As the Rangers continue to do a good job of getting back defensively, cutting off the passing lanes and not giving Canyon good looks at shots here in the second half. It really seemed like the Cougars turned up the heat on Smithson Valley in the final 20 minutes of the first half. We're coming up on that mark here in the second. And right now time is of the essence if you're Canyon here just a bit. Pass to center. There's the whistle and a free kick coming up now for the Cougars. Dangerous pass there, nearly cut off by Smithson Valley. Foytik comes away with it for Canyon. Ashton Foytik. Up along the near side. Foytik towards the corner. There's a pass. No shot, but a corner kick now coming up for Canyon, and it may be a chance here to climb back into it. Hayden Rich to send it in. Rich gets it back off the header. Now Ruiz, the freshman, her pass. Header, Canyon goal. Gorgeous pass from Bianca Ruiz. And the Cougars are in fact right back in it. Scored by Holly Vaughn. And it comes to the 22:46 mark of the second half. So less than 7 minutes after the Rangers took what would appear to have been a commanding 2-0 lead, Canyon is now a goal away from tying it up. on another play made this season by Bianca Ruiz. That her third assist of the season. Rangers trying to answer. Nothing develops on that trip down for Smithson Valley, and the Cougars come away with it. Now 20 yards away. Nobody home, though, as Martinez scoops it up again for Smithson Valley. The Rangers now deny their 5th shutout of the year. Had 12 shutouts a year ago since the 2014 season. Again, a stretch in which the Rangers have lost just 5 district matches. Smithson Valley has posted 70 shutouts. But not tonight. It was Holly Vaughn off the pass from Bianca Ruiz at the 22:46 mark to make it a 1-goal game. On this cold Tuesday, January night, 45 degrees outside right now. Now Courtney Sims here for Canyon, lines it up. Fought for by Ruiz. And the Rangers wisely get that ball out of there. Here's Smith. One defender back for Canyon, and that was enough. Mendoza, one of the 2 Ranger goals on the night. But her teammate unable to handle the pass. And the Cougars get it back inside of 19:30 to go. Second half at a 2-1 Smithson Valley lead. And again, these two will meet again this season about a month from now, February 26th at Ranger Stadium. A lot of tight affairs between these two over the years. Longtime Comal ISD rivals. Foytik. Around 2 defenders, comes away with it. Foytik a shot. And Martinez dangerously dribbles that ball for a moment just outside the 6-yard box. You saw lurking there Cameron Taylor. Haven't talked a lot about her tonight. Veteran player for the Cougars, 20 career goals. As Smithson Valley throws it in. Not a lot happening on this side of the field in the second half for Smithson Valley. They led, though, 1-0 at halftime, upped it to a 2-0 lead as the Rangers were able to catch Denasia Ward cheating outside the box a little bit too much on the goal scored by Kaylin Smith. The Cougars, though, looking for the equalizer now in the final 18 minutes. 6 Cougarettes back defensively. But now the Rangers a chance to throw it in here. Right around the 18-yard box with 17 minutes to go in a 2-1 game. With again both teams looking to pick up their first district wins of the season. Typically two of the district juggernauts. Off the back of the net. As we see Alex Birch send it in for Canyon. Again, these two finished first and second. Canyon and Smithson Valley respectively in 27-6A a year ago. This is just match number 2 of a 14-match district season, though. Long way to go. Ruiz a pass to Foytik. Foytik the pass. But the ball sails right of the post from Ruiz. Not in the greatest position there, was cut off by both the goalie Martinez and by Ali Freund. So great penetration there by Canyon, but not a clean look for Ruiz. And the Cougarettes are putting the pressure on right now, the Smithson Valley defense. The ball has been on this end for the last several minutes. Deflected and cleared again by Freund. And now inside of 15 minutes to go. Another throw in for Canyon. Looking for Ruiz. Taken away by Smithson Valley, but they can't clear it. Foytik and Rachel Zuba battling there momentarily. Ruiz right in the hip pocket there. Jasmine Odom who comes away with it for Smithson Valley, but the Cougarettes again able to throw it in the attacking third. All but taken away by Mendoza. Great play. Here's a pass for Smith. Smith tripped up by the goalie, Denasia Ward, and Smith is still down. Kept alive by the Rangers. This is Haley Smith. She tumbles down. And now the whistles blow. Meanwhile, Caitlin Smith is still down. A look at that again as she tripped over Denasia Ward and has not gotten up since then. And the clock stops with 13:41 to go in the second. And Smithson Valley on top 2-1. Remember, Caitlin Smith gave Smithson Valley a 2-0 lead with 29:22 to go in the second half. She's been the Rangers' top scorer all year. That was her 8th goal of the season. 3 more than she scored all of last year. Replacing Caitlin Bumgarner as the go-to scorer for the Rangers this season. And she is still down. And as they take a look at her, we will step aside. 13:41 to go. Second half. Smithson Valley on top 2-1 on the Cougars Network. We're back in a moment.
In this arena, we come at you like a freight train. Here, nothing but sidestepping, high-flying, over-the-top action. And this is where tradition, pride, and determination all come together. Big East, Pac-12, and Big Ten on Fox and FS1.
Watch FS1, GVTC, Channel 515.
Wow, Mom, those are nice. Hey, can I borrow those?
Okay.
Yeah? I'll see you later.
Back on the Cougars Network, Caitlin Smith of Smithson Valley has been helped up and heads back to the Ranger sideline right now. Smithson Valley's top goal scorer, one of the 2 goals scored this evening, got tripped up by Denisha Ward, both players going for the ball. And now a free kick for the Rangers, and it sails through the football uprights. Off the foot there of Haley Smith, and no points awarded for that in this game. As we come up on 13 minutes to go, second half. And Canyon trying to avoid falling to 0-2 in a competitive 26-6A district. Smith takes it away. Here's a shot, and it goes right to Ward. Not many second half shots on goal for the Rangers, but one did sneak through by Caitlin Smith at the 29-22 mark. And the whistle here will lead to a free kick for Canyon. And it comes 40 yards away. Instead of pass, another one towards center. Goes off the chest of Cyphers. Mendoza on the theft for Smithson Valley. Mendoza towards center. Here's a pass. Went right through the wickets, though, of Jewel Mann. Pass was on line, and Mann, though, not quite in position to make a play. Inside of 12 minutes to go now in the second. Smith, a shot from 30, just over the crossbar. Nice shot, though, from Smith. Now that's another 6 inches lower. It's too high for Ward to make a play and should be enough to squeeze in. Smith again. That one not nearly as close or dramatic. Off her left foot and wide into the left. We have played nearly 30 minutes in the second half. Each team a goal since halftime. Rangers have 4 defenders back. Now 7 as the Cougarettes crack into the attacking third. Ruiz looking for an angle there for Canyon. And now a big corner coming up for the Cougarettes. It's Foytik. Cleared away by Smithson Valley. Good play by Savannah Moeller. And now Smithson Valley trying to play keep away here with the final 9:20 of the second. Good pass by Mendoza. Across midfield. And the Rangers a chance here to play aggressively. With the throw-in coming just outside the 18-yard box. And now another one closer to the corner. Played well by the Cougarettes. Rangers again back defensively. Good backline play from Smithson Valley. Trying to protect this one-goal lead as Ward again comes out of the box to scoop it up. Pass picked off there by Zuba. But not really a clean scoring chance that time for Smithson Valley. Coming up on 7.5 minutes to go. Both teams have lost notable players in the match so far. Saw Isabella Ruiz go down earlier for Canyon, Bianca's twin sister, but she is back in there now for Canyon. And saw Caitlin Smith leave the match for the Rangers right around the 15-minute mark of the second half. Ball got behind Smithson Valley's back line, and Foytik was right there in position to make a play if the Rangers made another mistake. Up along the near side, this is Jadalyn Castillo, and the Cougarettes take it away. Centering pass cleared away by the Rangers. Mendoza up ahead to Haley Smith. Both players fighting for position, and the Cougarettes the ones to throw it in. And now a corner coming up for Canyon. Or no, bigger pardon, only a throw in. And there the Ranger defender shielded Bianca Ruiz. Here's a shot by Foytik, and it's wide. Just outside the right post. Bianca Ruiz, the freshman. Here's a shot by her. Too much on that one. Over the crossbar. Inside of 4:40 to go, second half. Cougarettes staying aggressive. Castillo for Smithson Valley, bracketed by 3 Canyon players. And plays it well. Off the deflection, the Rangers will throw it in. Esther Hicks make it Beeman with the honors for Smithson Valley. Foytick able to come away with it for Canyon. Met by 2 Rangers, though. Smithson Valley gets it back. Pass towards center. Now Smith looking for a shot, and the whistle comes. Well, look at that again as Haley Smith goes down. And the free kick comes 25 yards away. And it's Mendoza who scored from about this distance back in the first half. Mendoza. She puts that one over the crossbar. And the Cougarettes have 2:30 left to try and score the equalizer. Taken away by Smith of Smithson Valley. Does her job to clear it. Trying to keep it in Castillo, but can't with an even 2 minutes to go. The Cougarettes try to hurry it up. The throw in from Birch. Into traffic. And the free kick for Smithson Valley as Taylor Swinson goes down with 1.5 minutes left. And now there's the whistle for stoppage. So the clock stops with 1:25 to go. And another player down on this cool January night. The colder the temperatures, the harder that surface feels. The Rangers already saw Kaylin Smith exit this match early after going down hard. Appeared to do that face first. And this time the Rangers player landing on her back. And we will again step aside. 1:25 left, second half. Rangers on top 2-1 in this 26-6A match. We're back with more on the Cougars Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Frost Bank, Nissan of New Braunfels, Wick Productions, Ashley, Zaxby's, and Texas Tractor Country.
And we're back on the Cougars Network, and it was Taylor Swenson, the one helped up for Smithson Valley, went down hard on her back. And now Smithson Valley is a minute 25 away from sealing this one and picking up their first win in 26 6A action. As the Rangers sit back and watch Swenson make her way back to the sidelines. And play resumes. Here's a pass and a scoring chance, maybe for Ruiz, but cleared by Smithson Valley. Sarah Cyphers the defensive play. The Cougars hurry up the throw-in. Cleared again by the Rangers with inside of a minute to go. Down to the final 40 seconds. Looking for Foytik. Can't find her. And now 25 seconds to go. Foytik again. Played well defensively by Smith with 15 seconds left. Whistle charged against Canyon, and that should do it. And the Canyon Cougars, the reigning 27-6A champs, are out to an 0-2 start in district play this year as Smithson Valley holds on to a 2-1 win over the rivals out of the Comal ISD. We're back to wrap things up in just a moment right here on the Cougars Network.
The Maine Cabin Master's main motto. Work hard. Work harder. In any weather. Any weather.
Just another day in the life of Maine Cabin Masters.
On an all-new Maine Cabin Masters, Monday night at 9, only on DIY Network.
Watch DIY GVTC Channel 126.
Flipping houses in Chicago it's a gamble.
The budgets could spiral out of control.
It's already kind of spiraled. A profit like that is worth the gamble. So we are all in. How am I going to get a railing in 2 weeks? This job's going to kill me.
All new Windy City Rehab, Tuesday at 9 on HGTV.
A special presentation right now on the field here at Cougar Stadium as longtime Smithson Valley head coach Jason Atkins is presented with a commemorative plaque noting his 250th career win as Smithson Valley head coach. What a career on the Rangers sidelines. Again, 17 seasons at Smithson Valley, and picks up another win tonight as the Rangers knock off the Canyon Cougars by a final score of 2-1 here from Cougar Stadium. The goal scorers in this game for Smithson Valley, Demita Mendoza in the first half at the 25-46 mark, and Kaylin Smith at the 29-22 mark in the second half. The Cougars scored their lone goal at the 22-46 mark of the second half, scored by Holly Vaughn. And that's going to do it for our live coverage here from Cougar Stadium. Final score again tonight, Smithson Valley 2, Canyon 1. On behalf of our entire Cougars Network crew, I'm Brant Freeman saying good night from Cougar Stadium.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, Frost Bank, Nissan of New Braunfels, Wick Productions, Ashley, Zaxby's, and Texas Tractor Country.